I can't deal with that one. There is no way I would ever pick. Hi guys, my name is Alex. I'm a sex coach, the best sex coach on YouTube by far. Everyone agrees. So now that that's out of the way, what are we doing today? Well, it's Friday, so it's dumb video Friday time, I guess. I'm back on BuzzFeed doing another Would You Rather sex question edition. This one promises to be a little bit spicier. It's got the not safe for work tag in it, so hopefully these questions are a little bit crazier. Gonna be a little bit harder than last time. If you haven't seen last video, then what are you doing? Go watch that one. It's amazing. It's like the best video ever on the internet, behind all the other videos that I've ever made, so go check them out. Just subscribe, I guess, if you want more of these types of videos. But as a sex coach, I have a unique perspective on these sex questions, so let's go through these questions. I'm going to see which one I choose based on the knowledge that I have in my sex coach brain that is just wired for amazing sex all the time since birth, except I didn't have sex for the first time until I was like 17, so and I was really bad at sex until like my late 20s. So anyway, let's get into it. First question: would you rather accidentally text a nude picture of yourself to your parents or accidentally butt dial them during sex and they have to listen to the whole thing? Okay, so my parents have actually already heard me have sex before, and it was rough, it was awkward. I had a talk with my dad about how he never wants to hear that again, and it was like extremely painful. So I'm gonna have to go with that one. I'd rather have them listen to me just because I've been through it and I don't want to add a nude picture on top of that. Plus, I feel like images are worse than just hearing, because it takes the imagination out of it. Then it's just there and your parents are like, okay, I've seen you completely nude or whatever the picture is. So I'm gonna have to go with the listen. 50-50, so it was a tough choice. I guess the 50% that would rather send nudes are just like extremely confident in their body and they're like, whatever dude, this thing's awesome. And you two parents helped create it, so good for you. Next question: would you rather accidentally have explosive diarrhea on your partner during sex or be the one who gets pooped on? Okay, this is tough. Would I rather do it or have it done to me? Okay, after a long deliberation, I'm gonna say I'd rather be covered in accidental diarrhea. Wait, no. Okay. I would rather accidentally poop on someone, and here's my explanation. No, okay, I can't say that. Okay, it has to be the other way around. Okay, obviously this is a tough question because I've gone back and forth like a million times in my head, but I am sticking with this one now. I'd rather be covered in accidental diarrhea. So here's my thought, my rationale. It's going to be extremely embarrassing for that person, unbelievably embarrassing. They'll never live it down probably. But I think I can be extremely supportive and be able to explain that it's okay, it was just an accident. I'm confident in my ability to talk them through it. Maybe it's my psychology background, but I feel like I could alleviate that embarrassment. Neither of these choices are good, so whatever, I'd rather be covered. Okay, so I'm in the slight majority with I'd rather be covered in accidental diarrhea. Okay, so interesting. Not sure what that says about people at all, but you know, there it is. Next question: would you rather give up bread forever or give up oral sex forever? So I rarely ever eat bread. I'd rather give up bread. This is a bad question for me. I have a very specific diet that I stick to, so bread's not in it, and so I don't care about bread. And I never really have cared about bread, so maybe that makes me weird, but whatever. Yeah, so most people would rather give up bread by 1%. Is bread that good? Or is the oral sex these people are having that bad? That's the question. Next one: would you rather have your grandma walk in on you during sex or walk in on your grandma during sex? Oh God. You know what? I'm concerned about my grandmother's safety, so I would probably choose that I'd rather walk in on my grandmother, because I feel like it'd be more shocking and maybe not good for their heart if they were to walk in on me having sex. You know, not that it's crazy wild or anything. I mean, maybe it is. You'd have to ask my sexual partners about that one. But anyway, yeah. I mean, that's another tough one. Yeah, I'd rather just walk in on my grandmother and be like, all right, whatever, sorry, I did that. But, you know, it's a natural thing. Everyone does it. I would expect them to do it as well, so whatever. Okay, I'm in the majority. I'm pretty sure I am in the majority for all of these. So that means either the majority of people, the tiny majority of people agree with the sex coach, or maybe I just have the best opinions. That could be it too. Would you rather loudly orgasm every time you cough or come every time you sneeze? I would definitely rather loudly orgasm. Well, is orgasm and coming the same? You know, I've used the definition of orgasm and come kind of interchangeably. It kind of depends on what your definition is. As a man, it's hard to have an orgasm without coming, so I guess I cough less often. I guess only when I'm sick do I cough, so I would choose the cough one. I feel like sneezing is a more like regular occurrence, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna pick the cough one. Okay, I am in the extreme minority in that one. Am I thinking about this the wrong way? I'd rather come when I sneeze? No, I'd rather just orgasm when I cough. I don't know. Next question. Would you rather receive an alert every time your parents have sex, or have your parents receive an alert every time you have sex? I would probably just have the alert every time I have sex. Just because I don't want to know about their sex life, and I mean, not that they want to know about mine, but I'd rather just them know about mine than me know about theirs. I'm protecting myself here. Okay, apparently I'm in the vast minority again on this one. Most people would rather receive an alert about their parents having sex. I guess they're just too embarrassed and they don't want their parents knowing every time they have sex, but I don't know. I'm like, it's like whatever, you know? Would you rather have penises for fingers or have a vulva for a mouth? I'd rather have penises for fingers probably, because, you know, I'm used to having a penis, so having 10 more, not gonna be that much different for me. I have never had any experience having a vulva, so it's gonna take time to get used to it. And, you know, so that's where I'm going. I'm going with my comfort level, my comfort zone. I'm not stepping outside the box in this one. Okay, so I'm in the majority. So yeah, I feel like penises would still be fine as fingers as long as you're turned on and they're able to, like, you know, articulate. What am I talking about? Would you rather be forced to speak like Borat every time you have sex, or have your partners only speak like Borat during sex? I'd probably rather my partners speak like Borat, just because I'd like to have control over what I'm saying in sex and how I'm saying it, because that's so important in providing good sexual experiences, is being able to, like, create different mental atmospheres by what you say, what you dirty talk, and how you kind of lead that interaction. And if I can't lead the interaction because I'm speaking like Borat, then my sex life is going to get stale and I'm not going to be able to provide the best sexual experiences to my partners. If they are just talking like Borat and still enjoying it and it doesn't matter, then that's fine, as long as I can kind of have control over how I am directing the sexual experience. That is a purely sex coach answer. So yeah, there you go. And I'm in the majority with that one. A pretty decent majority. So I guess most people are thinking like me. They'd rather have autonomy over how they're directing and controlling what they say and do during sex. And that's the best way to do it. So good for them. Would you rather only be able to have sex in the shower or only be able to have sex on a table? I'm probably gonna say I'd rather only have sex on a table, just because I feel like shower sex, my water bill is gonna be insane, and I feel like you're maybe a little bit more limited in what you can do in the shower, position-wise, scenario-wise, dirty talking-wise, kind of the sexual atmosphere like I was alluding to in the last Would You Rather. So I'd rather do the table thing, because I feel like there's more variety and opportunity to be had on the table. And most people agree with me on that one. Moving on. Would you rather only be able to partake in 30-person orgies for the rest of your life, or never be able to have sex ever again. So I am giving up sex forever or only having sex in 30-person orgies. I have never had sex in a 30-person orgy, so might be fun. I can't really say if it's going to be amazing. Maybe it's awful because I've never tried it, so I can't really say. Never having sex again would be tough because I think sex is such an integral part of a relationship, a romantic relationship, that it'd be hard to have a relationship without it. I'd also never be able to have children. Well, I guess I could have children if I did some alternate route through fertility clinic or something like that. But I guess I'm going public. I'd rather only have orgies. I don't know how often these orgies are happening, so I'm just going with that. Okay, it's the majority. This is an odd choice. It's basically, would you rather have sex sometimes in this kind of different, uncommon situation, or never have sex ever again? And I think, yeah, most people are going to pick that they're going to have sex still, no matter what the situation is. Would you rather fall off the bed during sex and break your arm, or start your period during an orgy and get blood on everyone? So a blood orgy. Well, I've never had a period, but I'm going with that one because I don't want to break my arm. So I'd rather just bleed all over everyone. Maybe in my scenario, I have like some kind of crazy nosebleed. I'm just bleeding all over everyone. And this is during that 30-person orgy that I'm required to have. Otherwise, I have to give up sex. So yeah, I'm going to bleed on everyone and hope that no one gets any bloodborne pathogens. All right, moving on. Would you rather get a butt plug stuck up your butt and have to go to the hospital, or accidentally dislocate your jaw while giving someone a blowjob? I don't want to give anyone a blowjob because I'm not into that. I guess the butt plug thing because it would be a funny story, I guess. I mean, it's something that we could remember forever and something I could laugh about. It would just be funny. That's the way better choice, I think. Just dislocating your jaw during oral sex, not that interesting. Having the butt plug stuck, though, that's pretty interesting. Having to go to the hospital, I mean, I could get on the show Sex Sent Me to the ER. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, I'm going with that one. I am in the minority. I guess more people would be embarrassed and not want to go to the hospital. I don't care. I feel like it'd be awesome. I like how I say awesome. It wouldn't be awesome, but I feel like it'd just be funny, and I would enjoy reminiscing on it, I think, in the future. That's just how I am, I guess. Would you rather have your best friend date, sleep with, and then marry your dad, or somehow be allergic to all forms of touching and sexual activity? Alright, so I'm picturing my best friend just going all out gay for my dad and then marrying him. So this is like a different situation. Probably a harder one for me than the orgy to no sex thing. This is like, do I rather have my guy best friend marry my dad, or never have sex? Well, I guess I could have sex. I'm just allergic to it. Every time my dick gets hard, I just need to jab an EpiPen right into it. I'm gonna go with the allergy thing. I don't want my best friend marrying my dad. Just how I am. I think most people taking these quizzes, and most BuzzFeed quizzes, they're tailored more toward women and girls. So I don't know. I can see it, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Okay, moving on. Would you rather have someone finger you immediately after they eat spicy buffalo wings, or accidentally get part of the skin on your penis torn off because it got stuck on someone's braces? Okay, being an open-minded sex coach like I am, pretending I have a vagina, the buffalo sauce would be very painful. I've had buffalo sauce in my eye before. It's been bad. I'm picking the buffalo sauce because at least I know it's not real damage. It's just kind of like the capsaicin making it painful. It's not an actual, like, my dick getting torn up, which is like actual damage. So yeah, I'm picking that one. I think most people are probably thinking the same way I am, that it's not actual physical damage to the sexual organ happening. Finally, would you rather try to give someone a rim job but realize they didn't wipe properly? Oh god. There's no way I am picking that one. Or have someone try to come in your mouth but they accidentally pee instead. Guaranteed the pee thing. I can't deal with the unclean. Hygiene is a big thing for me, especially in that region. I can't deal with that one. There is no way I would ever pick the lick someone's unclean butthole thing. Not that I have anything against eating an ass or two, but you know, it has to be clean down there. And so I'm drinking pee 100% of the time, and okay, I'm in the vast majority. Yeah, that's the butthole thing is yeah, there's no way. Alright, that'll do it. That one was much harder and longer than the previous one I did. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys had fun watching that. I had fun doing it. I don't know if there was much to be learned from it, but whatever. That's life sometimes, I guess. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Go out there and have amazing sex. Bye, guys.